Hello, hello. I am live, I believe. We are on Twitch and YouTube tonight, doing a multi-stream. Ain't that something, huh? Oh, I forgot something. Okay. My phone is almost dead, so wanted to make sure. Grab that. I'm gonna grab my portable charger. Nobody freak out. We're still good. And everyone here knows the drill. Gotta make a TikTok. Alright. We got that made. Took 2 seconds, don't worry. But it's Sunday night. I'll get some stories going. I had a crazy day. Not that crazy. But I do have the Sunday scaries of like... Work's gonna be pretty busy. So, the music just stopped? Let's go into my... I am a mess right now with getting everything together. My audio went to my phone. But once we'll get the TikTok loaded, don't worry, the music will be back. We will turn the heavy back on. But I'll start getting running out to where we need to grind today. It's gonna be a lot of that tonight. Which means we have plenty of time for chatting and talking about our lives. If you're not familiar, this is mainly like a story time type of chill stream. Nothing too crazy, nothing too fancy. Okay, I think the music's coming back in its own perplexing way. Let me disconnect my... Okay, the music appears to be here now. A little bit messed up, but... Alright, let's fix that. It's educational right now. That's right, we are learning. And, I had to set up a whole bunch of stuff to learn how to multi-stream. In hindsight, it's not that crazy. Okay, I have game audio. And there we go, okay. And now we have music. I don't expect anyone to pop into YouTube stream because I haven't like really advertised it before. And TikTok leads to my Twitch. But either way, we're learning. Okay. I think we're good now. I think we're all set. Maybe figure out how not to get hit with that fairy fire. While I was getting set up, I went ahead and crafted some bandages. We aren't blowing through too much of our money. Might need to go back and buy more food at some point, but I'll see. We're already having a problem. We might... Yeah, we're having problems already. So let's talk about... I have this food here for being well rested. That, if you were watching the stream last stream the other day, a nice fellow player that we did a quest with gave me these clams, boiled clams, steamed hams. And that's how we got that going. I'm wondering... I was doing fine. It's that fairy fire that like tanks my armor. I got 494 armor, 23% damage reduction. But when they cast that fairy fire, it drops my armor to like practically nothing. We have this that'll give us 60 armor for 30 minutes, so I think we'll use that. That'll at least help counteract it a little bit, I think. Give us a little something something. But since it's the start of the stream, I'll talk about how my day went. Is this just me, or is this audio a little bit loud? I'll balance the levels here a little. Alright, let's see how that is. Yeah, we'll keep it about there. We'll keep it about there. I got up this morning, as I do every day, to my kitty cat licking my face. Oh, come on, man. Really hope I didn't botch that again. Maybe I should approach this from a different side. 312. Hey, how's it going? Infer, it's nice to see you. This is the time that I normally stream. I appreciate you coming. Well, thank you. Well, it was just the opposite of, when I watch you, I'm working. So I will, I'll check you out next time you stream while I'm working. We'll be going back and forth like that. But thank you, I appreciate you coming. I'm doing the Rested XP guide through Darkshore, and I'm on this part where it wants me to grind like crazy. So we're gonna see how this goes. I have a whole bunch of Rested XP. Well, yeah, I love looking at seeing who else is streaming, just kind of doing the same thing, and I saw you pretty much doing the same thing, a leveling stream, and you were in Darkshore, and I was like, oh cool, but it didn't dawn on me that the times where I watch Twitch and the times where I stream are so different, where it's watch during the day but stream at night. And it is kind of late here where, oh, can I pull that off? Yeah. It's like, it was actually earlier than I normally start. I usually go like 7:30 to 9:30 p.m. my time. And then I go and get ready for bed. Yeah, last night I was off, you're right. I do it Sunday through Thursday, starting at 7:30, unless I start early, like tonight. But weekends I'm a little bit more, weekdays I'm a little bit more on the dot. The Friday and Saturday night, I'm usually gaming with friends. Gonna face pull because I don't want to die. It's fine. But how's your character coming? You were already well ahead of me last time I watched you stream. Yeah, the specific pattern is nice. I have a very set work schedule. It's a little bit easier to work into my routine. You're 20? I'll see if I can match your pace a little bit. I need to get like a good route through here. Maybe the smaller camp might be a little easier. Days off tomorrow, so you'll blast a bit. Nice. I'll be there. I pretty much always have something on while I'm working. I wonder if you're the same way. And there we go. Level 15. And we need to get to 11,000 XP. And we got rested XP for like a quarter of the way there. I was logged out since Thursday night. Sometimes you're a bit drained from night shift. I feel ya. Like last Tuesday I didn't stream. Just because work was a bit much. And I was like, oh, I'd rather just chill on the couch. But I'll probably go for like 2 hours today, which would end me a bit early. The Pathfinders are the ones that cast Fairy Fire, but oh no. Need more rage. 312, which puts me at 242. That seems pretty insane to me. Like, look at that. Like, that's crazy. Yeah, we'll be fine though. Prefer to stream when you have some energy? Yeah, I feel that. Try to keep the energy up. Does that mean like if you go live and you're just quiet playing the whole time, it ain't gonna go too well? But that's kind of what I had envisioned at first for streaming, that I would just like do very low narration, like WoW gameplay. And I think there's kind of a market for that on YouTube, of like no talking, just gameplay, quiet and relaxing. But I don't think people really go for that on Twitch. I think people want that interaction, which might sound obvious to some, but I still experiment a lot. I appreciate it. I go for a chill vibe. That's nice of you to say. Let's see if I can pull this one. Don't cast the Fairy Fire. Ah! I'm just gonna have to put up with it throughout all this. Well, now that I leveled up, it'll be quite a bit easier. I got up today with my cat licking me in the face. He doesn't understand the concept of weekends. So when I wasn't feeding him breakfast at 6 a.m. sharp, he decided he had to come wake me up. And got up at like 7:30, gave him his breakfast that he so needed, and I made pancakes. I make some good dairy-free pancakes, and they came out really good. And after eating those, and I've been trying to find a show to really sink my teeth into, so I was watching Peacemakers on HBO, or Peacemaker, with John Cena, and it's okay. I might rewatch something. I finished season 1 of that. I'm thinking about rewatching something that I've done before, like a comfort show, and I played some Phasmophobia a little bit, so it's been a nice Sunday. And then I went grocery shopping. And, you know, it's mid-November, just about. But it was a hot day today. So I wore this, which is a bit of a thicker button-up. And I was sweating. Just driving there. I had the AC going in the car. Have I watched Ozark? You know, I actually started it a while back, and for some reason I just didn't continue it. Not for any, like, particular reason, like I didn't like it. I think it was just one of those things where I started it and then got busy and never got around to continuing. But I did forget about that show. That's a good one. I should get into that. It had a really strong start. I was feeling it.
I need to get closer.
Top 5? Hell yeah. Whoa. What else is in your top 5? And while you're typing that, I went grocery shopping, and I had to get some Christmas gifts, or birthday, on top of Christmas gifts. I got some gift cards and some regular cards to send in the mail for some family. And I get home, and the bag that was supposed to have like the cards and the gift cards in it, I like put everything away I got from the grocery store, and I realized I didn't have them. I was like, oh crap. So there I am, I'm calling the grocery store like, y'all still have it? Because it's like a 50-50 chance that somebody bags your groceries for you, or you do it yourself, just depending on how well staffed they are that day, and someone did it for me. I kind of prefer to do it myself, but we're being nice. It's looking. And so I called the grocery store and I'm like, do you still have my gift cards? This is like, and they were like, yeah, we were hoping you'd come back. So I drove myself all the way back to the grocery store, and it was hot, and so many people. But talking about it makes it sound so mundane. But that was my day. After that, it was mostly just chores. Ate dinner and all that. So let's see. Breaking Bad. Great. Stranger Things, amazing. Witcher, Succession. I haven't seen Succession. That's one that I gotta see. I've seen the rest of them, and I'm actually, Breaking Bad was on the top of my mind for rewatching. That was, I have all 5 seasons. Got them all, so I don't even need to like get a streaming service or anything. And just throw them in and enjoy it. I'm supposed to run away from it. I was like trying to run behind him. One funny thing is I actually watched, so I watched through The Witcher and Game of Thrones at the same time. Don't ask me why. Oh, it was because I was watching The Witcher with a friend. So when he wasn't available, I would watch Game of Thrones. And I started to get really confused between the two shows. And one thing I really noticed was how differently they treated accents. And that was... They talk very differently in both shows. But I would not do that again. I would not recommend that. Just do one and then the other. And not to mention The Witcher was a lot more satisfying of a show than Game of Thrones. At the end. The first few seasons of Game of Thrones is lit. But have you seen Better Call Saul? Since Breaking Bad's in your top 5? And if you did, what'd you think of it? And if you haven't, you better get around to it. I really, really liked it. I really, really enjoyed Better Call Saul. Didn't click with you? I can see that. They are very different vibes. Especially if, like, I mean, I was skeptical at first because I was like, well, Saul Goodman, he was a good, like, supporting character. But I don't know about, like, his own show. But I think they pulled it off pretty well, but I can definitely see how it's not for everyone. Do I like anime? Yes. Yes, I do. Favorite anime is Trigun. I like older anime, so like Trigun, Outlaw Star, Cowboy Bebop, what else? I'm watching One Piece right now, but I'm not very far in. I'm probably like at like episode 20 or so. So I kind of have a long way to go. There are some modern ones I like too. I watched through Attack on Titan. Some like 2010 ones. I remember I watched through a lot of... Why are you saying no? What's wrong? You not like One Piece or something like that? Attack on Titan couldn't finish it. It really was like losing me towards the end. I'll be honest. Yeah, I don't blame you one bit. I couldn't stick with it. In fact, I barely even remember like the last 2 seasons. I was watching it with friends, and if it was just me, I would have DNF'd it. Did not finish, and watch Solo. I've heard a lot of things about Solo Leveling. Magic and Muscle. Haven't heard of that one, but I'll check it out. Are they kind of your big ones right now? What's your top favorite? Leveling's amazing. I will say too, just as an aside, that I got fiber optic internet yesterday. I was doing like 5G internet streaming before then. And so the quickness with which we're having conversation, I'm so used to there being like a full minute delay Which is why I was like asking you a question and then talking about something else and coming back to it. But it's so fast now. It's so cool. First stream with some crazy fast internet. Dragon Ball's your number one. That's, I mean, that's an amazing opinion, honestly. It's classic. Maybe that should be one of my rewatches in like the next few months too. Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. I didn't get past that. But they are so like comforting to sit down and watch. Sailor Moon? I just saw that you put Sailor Moon. I love Sailor Moon. I'm trying to think. I have a lot of Sailor Moon themed stuff. I'm trying to think if there's anything on my desk to show. I don't think so. But like my chopsticks that I eat with are like Sailor Moon themed and stuff like that. And oh, I was gonna go to the record store today and they have a lot of Sailor Moon stuff. I'll do that tomorrow. That whole thing with the grocery store kind of ate up a lot of time. But, how far are we? We're getting there. This is going a lot faster than I thought, actually, grinding these things. Oh! I looked over. I have a snake. I need like another webcam to show like towards the bottom right here. That's my animal cam. Because I have a snake in the corner of the room over here. He's small. He's a hognose, probably like this big. I can hold him with like one hand. And he's so sweet. Do I have 3 monitors? I mean, kind of. I have 2 monitors and a laptop. So I have this camera, which is between 2 monitors. And I was just doing that until I did a Phasmophobia stream like 3 or 4 weeks ago that was just littered with technical issues. So I keep OBS on this monitor and then the Twitch like dashboard thing on the laptop. I'll probably go back to just the 2 monitors once I'm kind of comfortable with my setup. I just like to keep a closer eye on it. Like, I'm looking at the audio levels to try to make sure the music is always at a good audio. And it might even be a little bit too low right now, but that's whatever. If I could, I would just stick with a 1 monitor setup. I think that's actually what I like. Well, thank you for confirming that. But yeah, so I have the snake in the corner of the room and a chair next to him. So the kitty cat is sleeping in the chair and the snake is just moving around his little cage, being a goofy little guy. Would be the little animal cam. Maybe I could have a scene set up for that. It's not an original idea. I've seen other people do it. Like a little camera just for their sleeping cat. But he's kind of like the mascot for the stream. I'm trying to affirm that a little more because I have some emotes. Yeah! They're like the free follower emotes. And then once I get a little bit of a viewer base going, I'll do like some subscriber stuff.
I can't do it. Need more rage.
I've been trying to kind of like scale appropriately, and that like I don't have a hard like viewer base yet, so I haven't put a crap ton of effort into like all like the subscriber rewards and everything like that. Just keeping it simple. Scale appropriately and scale with community, I think.
Not enough rage. Need more rage.
I am multi-streaming right now. I'm testing that out. Seems like it's going good. I was gonna do it also going on YouTube, and then maybe next time I'll do YouTube and TikTok, just to try to really get like the exposure out there. My YouTube is, I've usually just been uploading VODs there. Ah, crap. Ooh, that's two. I'm gonna break the leash on them. You would suggest TikTok? TikTok is where I've had the most interact. I've been on TikTok for a couple years, mainly because I wanted to promote my music back in like 2021. I put out an album, although I didn't get on TikTok until like 2023, I think. I have like 2,400 followers on there, and I usually post when I'm going live on there, and that's what kind of brings in my viewership for Twitch, and a lot of my wonderful viewers come from there. But if I stream on there, then I think it would help too. I streamed once on there, live on TikTok, used the shorts from TikTok to YouTube. Yeah. Although, like, this format of streaming, what kind of stuff do you, like, make clips out of? Because, like, it's a chill vibe, you know, everything's going nice. Not a lot of clippable moments, I feel like. Whereas when I played, like, a year ago, I streamed through Dark Souls 1. I had a lot of clippable moments, and I edited together a montage of all of my deaths from Beta Chaos. That boss took me a really long time to beat, and people like that. That was fun. I stream on TikTok. I wonder, maybe in about 20 minutes I'll do an ad break. Maybe I'll go live on TikTok too. Everything should still be set up okay, I think. May as well.
Need more rage.
You tried, but they have a weird thing to get a live studio key? Yeah. You have to... The only way you can get a key is by being a streamer on TikTok. And that might be a bit of a confusing thing to say.
Rage.
So you have to get like 500 to 1,000 followers, and this changes constantly. And then you have to use their software, like TikTok Studio, for a while, and then you can get a stream key, like if you get big on there. So you have to play by their rules and use their software. I have it set up where I can use both OBS and the TikTok software at the same time. You have all the requirements. Even for, like, okay, wait, I might be over-explaining this. Do you use, like, the... Yeah. It's,
I need to get closer.
but their software is very resource-intensive. It's hard if you gotta... if you don't have, like, the headroom on your computer. I haven't had issues. The issue I ran into was bandwidth. So I could only stream Twitch like 720p 30 FPS, and then TikTok also a pretty low resolution to make it work. And now that I have that fiber optic internet, I get my speeds are so quick. I don't know if I would ever run out of if I would ever have an issue with data again. And believe me, I was waiting for that for a long time. Like 2 years ago, I was calling the company that was doing fiber in the city, like, when are you gonna reach my area? Because all we had was like cable internet, and it wasn't very good. It was way too expensive. It would drop all the time. So I got like 5G internet, just a modem I had in the windowsill that connected to a nearby 5G tower, and that was internet for the whole house. And it worked fine enough. It was enough to do like one stream, like not any multi-streaming, unless I like really brought the quality down like I was saying. And I could still like watch, like stream in like 1080p and even 4K if I hook the TV up to the router. I'm just hoping this internet doesn't drop on me. But yeah, the fiber man came over yesterday morning. Took him about an hour and got it going.
It is too far away.
I was so excited. He showed up and I was like, hi! I'm ready for fast internet. I've been waiting for years. I was so spoiled. I lived in an apartment complex a few years ago that had fiber in like the big city. I moved to a smaller city a couple hours away. But in the big city, yeah, I had like 1 gigabit speeds. But the upload was pretty low in hindsight. Whereas like I've got like 1 gigabit speeds now, like up and down. And I don't know if it's just because like fiber infrastructure is getting better or something. Yes, internet's crazy. I'm still not over it. I'm like, I keep running speed tests like, wow. Like, I remember being a kid, and, I think when I was in high school was the first time that, like, the family house got, I downloaded a game on Steam, and it showed, like, max speed, 1 megabyte or 1 like megabyte per second. And I thought like I was in the future. Like we're not downloaded at like 500 kilobytes per second. We're at 1 megabyte, megabit, whatever. But I can't chase after him. Ah! Come back here, heathen! Upload is what's mostly needed for streaming. Oh yeah. I would say... Oh no! Can I do this? Oh, it's a wind talker. I should be okay. Oh, I didn't dodge the wind. I would say I had like 10 up. 10 megabits per second upload speed before this upgrade. Which honestly, I was still able to stream at like 1080p with that, with the occasional dropped frames, but not that often. But man, am I spoiled now? I just might download the whole damn internet. And like, they offered some crazy speeds too. Like up to 8 gigabits per second. I feel like I'd have to really upgrade the cables I'm using in my router in order to achieve speeds like that, or rent their equipment, which I don't like doing. But holy crap. Could you imagine? 8? What would I do with speeds that fast? My streaming time is 4 hours. It's actually usually closer to like 2.5. I think I want to see about, yeah, increasing like the average time I stream. I think some days I'd be able to go longer. But I'm still kind of dipping my toes in. Or at least I'm still pretty new to streaming in general.
I can't do that. I'm out of range.
I got affiliate when I did Dark Souls last year. So
Not enough range.
I played through Dark Souls. And I streamed that for like 2 hours, like 3 times a week. And that went really well. I hit affiliate off of doing that. And but then I had surgery around June of last year. And throughout the recovery I couldn't really stream, and I just didn't really get back into it. Life got busy. But then life slowed down again. Mainly I was, well, like I recovered from the surgery. And then I started dating a guy. And we were together for a while. And, but instead of streaming, I hung out with him. So then, broke up with him in, August. Yeah, it's November. In August. Has it been that long? Time is moving really fast this year. So I have more time again. But I plan on keeping it this way. I really like streaming, at least just doing this like right now. And that's why I moved more into World of Warcraft, because I can sit down and play it longer. The 2-hour streams when I was playing Phasmophobia, I was kind of pushing myself to reach the like the 2-hour mark. Usually after like an hour and a half, I'd be like, okay, I kind of had my fun. I want to do something else now. at least for like the game. And don't get me wrong, it's a game I play like several times a week. It's one of my favorite games of all time. But it's usually more of like I play it in short sessions. I was like, what's a game I can sit down and enjoy, and that by the time the stream's over, I'm ready for bed? That'd be WoW, because it's not very intense. WoW Classic, specifically. I have a druid on, like, Mists of Pandaria Classic, but I honestly didn't enjoy Mop Classic as much as I thought I would.
Need more rage. Not enough rage.
But I know this is going to be moving to the Burning Crusade not too long, so I wanted to get ready for that. At least because I want to do dungeons. I want to do Hellfire Ramparts and stuff like that. Is this a rogue? How does he have glowy weapons?
That ability
Can I take on both of those dudes? You tried Dead by Daylight, but you felt I'd not be able to chill and enjoy. Is that a reason you needed WoW Classic? I feel you on that. I've never played Dead by Daylight. I've watched friends play it, and I felt the same way, that it was too intense of a game to really sit down and stream. Yeah, like, it's entertaining to play, an entertaining game to watch, but I felt like I would burn out too fast. I don't know
need more rage.
how people sit down and do it for hours and hours. And I streamed Counter-Strike, like, way back in the day. But it's just one of those things where when you stream the games that, you know, have so many streamers doing it, hard to get noticed. And WoW is one of those, but I'm fine. If I sit here and, like, stream to 0 viewers for a whole stream, I'll still have a good time. I'm still playing a game and having fun.
Not enough rage.
It's something I would be doing anyway, except this way I'm just trying to do it while being a little bit entertaining. And it's nice too, because, like, I'm sitting here grinding these herbolgs and having a lovely conversation with you. Hiding the view, yeah. I generally keep it up, but I had it hidden for a while. Well, I kind of differ. Even, like, sometimes in stream, I'll have it up for, like, half the stream and then close it for the other half or something like that. But it kind of works to the opposite effect, where, like, when I start getting more and more viewers, I get nervous.
Not ready.
Whereas, like, when there's, you know, like 1 through, or like 0 through 5 people watching, I'm just keeping my, like, normal vibe and flow. But if it gets to, like, 6, 7, 8, and then I start to get a little nervous, and then I turn it off. Which, when I was doing Dark Souls, I was on a really good flow for a while. And there was a few streams where I got up to, like, 15, and I started to like sweat, getting nervous. I'm like, okay, let's turn that off. But I know with WoW it's gonna be a pretty slow grind, getting things up there. And I'm here for it. What's your plans with WoW, by the way? I know you were, I forget their name. When I was last in your stream, the other person in your chat plays like a whole bunch of different modes of WoW, but I feel like me and you, we only have time for one. Like pick one and stick with it. And I do wonder if they're ever gonna do like a Classic Plus, because I know Turtle WoW is a thing, but and I had considered streaming that, but I'm feeling pretty comfy doing this. And I'm not like, I kind of just play for myself too. I don't necessarily like yes, that's right. Mage 60, some twinks for TBC. I remember you saying that now. Yeah. And then once I get this character to 60, I'll probably do a mage also. Because I'm not playing to min-max. Like I feel like a lot of raids would scoff at a Night Elf Warrior. But I just love the animations, and I love the Night Elf vibe, and I like playing Warrior, so they can bite my butt. And plus, I'd beat DPS anyway. Who cares? I don't think anyone would take it that deep. But then again, then I'd also have a mage, which is always needed for anything, really. But I love AoE grinding for leveling. I don't know if that's weird. I don't know if some people think it's like too monotonous, but that's what I'm gonna be doing. Is just AoE grinding for leveling. I did that when Classic first came out. Because I made a troll mage. And then I started seeing all like the speed levelers doing AoE grinding, and I was like, I want to try that, and I loved it, and I was having so much fun with it. It's hard though, but I think there are some guides for doing that, like helping out with areas for that. I might give it a shot again. Probably do it on Alliance this time. I don't know if I do it on a human or a gnome. I have never had a gnome character before. Never made a gnome. I've been more of a horde player throughout my time in WoW. Besides my Night Elf Druid, that was like my main throughout like Draenor and Legion. Whereas like Wrath and Cataclysm, I had a Blood Death Knight. TBC, I had a Warlock. On Horde. Yeah, and then my Death Knight was Horde. Yeah, it was Draenor where I switched to Alliance, playing a Druid. Man, it brings back a lot of memories. Original vanilla, I played an Undead Priest, but kind of had no idea what I was doing, so it's like I more so goofed around on an Undead Priest. PvC was kind of the same way, where like I was mostly solo, just kind of I hit max level and then just kind of spun my tires. And then Wrath. I made that DK and then actually did content. Gonna do a quick patrol at work. Leave PC if you're being through me. Have fun. Be safe. I appreciate you. I'll probably run an ad break now. Alright. We're gonna get that going. If you're watching on YouTube, we're just gonna chill here for a moment. I'm gonna run an ad break and see if I can mess with TikTok. And that way too it'll get rid of the pre-roll ads. If it were up to me, I wouldn't have any ads anywhere. To be transparent, I don't really see the point. I would much rather have new people come in and vibe with the stream without experiencing ads, because if there's no viewers, the ads don't make sense anyway, you know? Make sure my CPU handles this okay. Seems fine. Man, this TikTok live studio is such a bloated piece of software though. Enjoy, ooh, the Dark Shore Sun. That's coming in hard. Ooh, with the ship in the back there. I can get a screenshot here. Up here. Ooh. It is taking a full, like, 2 minutes to boot up. I don't know, just give me a stream key, TikTok. This thing is crazy. Crazy. Oh my gosh. Just drag the game trying to get this thing going. Okay. Still good. We're still good. Game capture, add, select game. WoW. Thank you very much. Okay. All right, let's just run it. All right. All right, let's do this. Get the, we are back from our ad break. And let's rock. We're live all across the world on Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok. This is crazy. And the reason it's crazy is because my internet before could never do such a thing. I don't know, anybody that's been watching for the last hour will probably get tired of me saying that over and over. But oh my gosh, is it a thing? Is it a thing where I had the slowest internet in the wild, wild west, and now I have some crazy fast internet? Let me tell ya. Come here, you dingus.
Not enough rage.
Generating rage.
Need more rage.
I'm still getting used to how this works with TikTok. I'm used to how it works on Twitch. You streaming on YouTube also. Turn this music up, baby. Hell yeah. Comfy music. A little bit bloopy, if I do say so. I do say so. I'm trying, like, I'm not charging nearly as much because I'm trying not to pull a whole bunch of these dinguses. We already died once on stream today, and like, I would not survive in hardcore WoW, let me tell you. And I mean, I get it, I'm playing a warrior, which I've heard is one of the hardest to play through hardcore with. I think easiest is like a hunter and a mage. So if I played hardcore, I'd probably play a mage because I'm most familiar with a mage. It's probably what I do. But I'll probably give it a shot. As long as nobody gets too attached to my character, especially me, then I think we'd be okay. I keep forgetting to move out of range of this vortex. That's fine. We're getting there. We need to get to, like the guide says that I'm using, tribal vest? Huh. Oh, nice shield. I don't know if I want to go back to one-handed. I've been using a staff. I'm a warrior, beating furbolgs with a staff. Oh, okay. That's a Pathfinder and a Windtalker. Let's see if we can take him. I don't know if we can take him. Especially since I got Fairy Fire. Oh, I have a health potion. That will be fine. If we need it, we'll use it. I'm not one of those people that saves the consumables for the end of the game. I just go ahead and use them. Like that. I just go ahead and use them. And you know what? We'll get more. Now let's eat a mud snapper. Speaking of snappers, I heard up in like somewhere in New England, I think Maine, they have these hot dogs called red snappers where they like dye it and look super red, and they're cooked in such a way that when you bite into them they snap really hard. red snappers. And I just think that's the craziest thing. That sounds so mundane, but I think about it. I've been thinking about it. Why do they snap like that? Why do they call them snappers? And who's just like, I want to bite into a hot dog and I want to feel that hoe snap. These are the things that I think about in my life. I want you all to know that. Saying it out on the internet for everyone to hear. I'm glad you all could join me for that revelation.
I need to get closer.
Let's see. It's level 17 warrior and he's also grinding this out? Is it just like, even if you're level 17, this is a really good place to get XP? I almost feel like I should zoom in to TikTok live a little bit. Ah, whatever.
Not enough rage.
You're able to stream horizontally or vertically to TikTok. I talked to some people and I'm like, well, I'm gaming. Should I stream horizontally? So people can see the game better? And everyone's like, no. Stream vertically for TikTok. So here I am, rock you like a hurricane, streaming vertically onto your phone for your pleasure. Vertical for your pleasure. Nah, I'm just being silly. I was giving it a go. I'll review the footage. See how it went. See if I need to make an adjustment. His name's Blam. See, he's rocking like a mace and a shield. And he's doing work. And he's probably not dying nearly as much as I am. I don't know how well I'm feeling the staff these days. I feel like Donatello. Oh no, I'm in trouble. Oh, I should have dodged the...
More rage. Not enough rage.
Oh, I got a sick parry. Okay. We'll take that W. We'll take that W. And we'll carry on, baby.
It is too far away.
think we're getting there. We don't even need that many more. We are almost there. And apparently, as the guide says, this will allow us to continue through Darkshore.
I need to get closer.
Without having to struggle through higher level mobs. I imagine it wants us to do this to skip some quests. That'll be nice.
That ability isn't ready. Not enough range.
My watch keeps telling me to put in my symptoms. I'm fine.
Need more rage.
Let me tell you though, I got one of the the Garmin watches
Not enough
like
rage.
2 months ago to help with my running because I was just wearing a cheap little Casio watch just for the stopwatch function, and I would get on like Google Maps and I'd like make a running route and try to get it to like, and it's just not an optimal way of trying to be like, okay, if I run this exact route it'll be a 5K. And I was doing that for a little while, and so I got the Garmin watch, and
I can't do that. Not enough rage.
and I ran my 5K route, and I realized I was coming up short by like 0.2 miles. And so that I took a bit of an ego hit because I was like, oh, my time's actually slower than I thought it was. But that's fine. At least it's accurate now. And after it's been 2 months of running at accurate distances,
I can't
I've been
carry anymore.
hitting some good times. Oh, that's actually an upgrade. What is that? Not copper. My dang inventory. We'll just increase my intellect. I don't care. I want that for the vendor. I need to hit up a warrior trainer too. I keep forgetting to do that. Oh, and my talents. I have a talent to spend. I tell you, I'm the worst at keeping track of things
I'm out of range.
that's going on here. I need to visit my trainer to upgrade skills, and I need to spend my gosh dang talents. I don't remember what I was gonna put it into next. Rogues, 1 rage point? Nuh-uh. Reduces the cost of your thunderclap by 1. So it would go down to 19? I don't know, I kind of want improved charge. I feel like that would be best. I'll just face bolt that dingus.
Need more
Okay.
rage.
So we only need a handful more of these to kill, and then we'll get going on to the next quest. We'll go back to Aberdeen real quick to vendor, since my dang inventory is full, and we'll press on. We'll continue the good fight of getting to level 16. I don't know how long we're gonna be. We're gonna be in Darkshore until like level 20, I think. And I don't remember exactly where we go after that. Go somewhere. We'll change up the view. We've been enjoying this I don't know, Dark Shore is pretty comfy, I'm not gonna lie. I think there's very few regions that I think aren't comfy. Maybe Silithus? That's the one that pops into my head. And we'll be going there. We will be going to Silithus. We get to level 60. And I'm wondering if I can get to 60 by the time Burning Crusade rolls around for Classic. Now my watch is telling me I had an easy day. Consider doing some yoga. It would not be telling me that if it knew the crappy time I had at the grocery store. That was just mentally not an easy day. You can take the other one if you want it. Ah, crap. I might be dead here.
Not enough range. Need more range. Not enough rage.
Can I just... let's see if we can do this. Nah, we're gonna die. Second death. All good. This is the least amount of deaths we've had. Oh. If I had killed a few more, I could have just spirit healered, but that's fine. I'll just run down the trail a little bit. Now, if anyone's familiar with my stream, I violated this on the first one. But whenever I die, I have to tell a story. So we're gonna pull up my list of stories that I have. Whenever I think of like something that happened in my life, I quick jot it down for tell on stream if I remember. So here's a good one. So my family was traveling and we ended up spending the night at a friend of my dad's house. So this friend was nice, took us in to spend the night. I was young. I was maybe like 8 years old or so. And my dad came up to me and he was like, listen, they have a talking dog. And I was like, nuh-uh. My dad convinced me that his friend's family had a talking dog. Let that sink in for a moment. This was a magical, momentous occasion for me. I was meeting a talking dog. This was crazy. So and one thing that this dog would do would ask for bones. You know, like the milk bone treats, you'd go bones. Now in reality, this was not a talking dog. I hate to break that magician's code for you. But welcome back, Infer. Is your Twitch name pronounced Infer, or does the 3 add to the pronunciation a bit? Just want to make sure. But yes, it was not a talking dog. But the noise the dog would make, okay, gotcha. The noise the dog would make kind of sounded like he was asking for bones when he just go, bah. It was a big dog. But I thought this was a talking dog. So everybody in the house, for some reason, like goes grocery shopping and they leave me behind for whatever reason. Like an 8-year-old in this random house. Anyway, they were only going to be gone for like a half an hour. I'm sitting on the couch and the dog approaches me, goes, bones. And I'm like, okay, time to feed this dog some bones. Because this talking dog is asking me for some bones. So I get up, grab the bag of treats, Give the dog a treat. Oh, this asking for more. I fed this dog the entire bag of treats because I was like, this talking dog wants more treats.
Not ready.
And so everybody comes home from the shopping that they were doing. And my dad asked me, hey, did you feed this like dog an entire bag of milk bones? I said, he kept asking for them. He was talking to me. I gave him one. He wanted another. I just kept giving them, and then it ran out. And my dad explained to me that it's not a talking dog. And I was crushed. Yeah, that's the story. I don't know if you came back in the middle of that, Infer, but I do a rule on the stream that if I die, I have to tell a story. And so I have a list of stories on my phone to bust out. And I might recycle a few of them. I don't know if people are watching the VODs, but there were some bangers that I told when I don't think I had any viewers, so I might pull those back out. Thank you. Yeah, so that was the time I was convinced my dad's friend had a talking dog. Life is so like magical when you're a kid, I guess. Just to think that that's a possibility of something that could happen.
I need to get closer. Need more rage.
Alright, return to Aberdeen. We did it. 11,000. We completed the grind. We are still kids. We are. Honestly. I'm over here playing... I'm playing WoW when it came out. I was a huge MMO kid. I played Dark Age of Camelot. And I still do to this day. I considered streaming it, but I was like, who in the hell is gonna watch me stream Dark Age of Camelot? Besides other people, the other people that play Dark Age of Camelot, and it's a pretty small pool. I played that a lot from like 2002. Started playing it in 2002, and then when WoW came out, I was familiar with these. I played Warcraft 3, and I remember thinking, you know, I had played EverQuest, Guild Wars, but mainly played Dark Age of Camelot. When WoW came out, I remember thinking like, oh, this won't last long. If you can believe that. My initial impression... Yeah, I'm gonna vendor first before I do all this.
Ishnu Allah.
How wrong was I though, huh? I was like, I was like, these graphics are cartoony. I don't know, who's gonna like this? I mean, I wasn't that hard on it. I was like, this is fun, but I don't think it'll hang around as much as
Be careful.
the other big MMOs. But it just,
What brings you here?
it was the quality of life stuff. Just did it so much better than the rest. Just how fluid the movement is and whatnot.
Elune be with you.
Go. Accept fruit of the sea over here. Oh, I'm the fisherman.
What's on your mind?
Cover. I don't have. I do have a fishing pole.
Off with you.
All right. Return to Cerulean White Claw. Oh. I remember when we accepted this quest, we were laughing about it. Over like Cerulean White Claw being like a night elf frat bro name. Like be holding a white claw.
I'm honored.
Turn in cleansing the infected. Didn't we do that quest a while ago? This thing's having us go circles. I'm wondering if at any point I should start like stancing a little bit for better rage increase. I don't know. Level up soon, yeah! That'll be 16. I think turning in this quest might get us it. I gotta see if I can find a warrior trainer. Let's go! Ding! It sounded like a roar. Oh, bear! That's the bear I saved.
How may I help?
Okay. Buy mild spices from him until you have mild spices equal or more than the amount of small eggs that you currently have. Why would I have 49 small eggs?
What can I get for you today? Well met.
Okay, so here we
See
go.
you soon.
Alright, let's level up some cooking at the campfire. Do-do-do. Baked egg. 61 health. This is like a level 1 food. I have blacksmithing 60. This is cooking 10. If I had another small egg, I could get that to... I could learn that. Oh, there we go. Cooking 10. There we go, that'll free up an inventory spot. Yay! Aldori spider kebab. With small spider legs. That's not very helpful to me right now, but whatever.
Greetings. Go in peace.
Step 2. Oh, talking to the wrong NPC. It marks them for me.
I am listening.
I feel a little awkward
Good luck,
about.
friend.
You
What
don't have to hold my hand that hard. Oh damn! Look at that 6-pack. Sorry. Okay. I remember this. It's easier if you find the interact key to something other than right click. Enable interact key. Interact. Yeah, I have it set to H. I've done this before. If you don't want to do sort of, I'll close it. Yeah, because like this is a bit ridiculous if you don't do that. Making our way downtown, walking fast. Just past cause I'm homebound. Might be beer time, honestly. Have one on the Sunday night. Get a little crazy. One drink on a Sunday night. I know. Oh, I forgot to talk to the warrior trainer. Oh well. We will be fine. Okay, so I want to go to the rear of the boat. I know this is a little bit cheesy, but... Show you the snake? I would. He's not out right now. He, he was out a little bit ago. I don't want to go fishing for him. Cause, here. I'll take a look and see if he's out.
I need a target.
Oh, hey, okay. Thanks for coming by on TikTok. I'm gonna... Oh, did I aggro him? I think I aggroed that guy. Taking the long way. Peanut butter jelly the long way. I am everywhere. Apparently. It is a different camera angle. I actually, I appreciate you following me on here. I'll follow you back once I, finish the stream. I don't know how... Wait, am I able to? Oh, there we go. Yeah, I can just do it on TikTok Live. There we go. I'll check out your stuff. You're doing better than me on these. But I need to be taking some advice from you. Where's your... Okay. On the arrow location push. There we go. It's cheesy. Everybody calm down. It's a little cheesy, I know. Everyone chill out. Hey, it's always been like this and they haven't patched it, so that means that it's intended. One video blue, you're not active at all. Hey, I mean, obviously you're doing something right. I mainly use TikTok as like kind of a little bit of everything. And that like I'll talk about my life, tell stories, kind of just whatever thoughts I'm having. I ought to be more active with it though. I mean, some of the TikToks that I've had blow up are just jokes that I told. I know. My breath is almost out. You calm down, game. You're fine. Yeah, but a lot of it is just jokes that I've told. And the idea was that I'd get people, you know, to laugh, and then maybe they'd check out some of my content because I got them to laugh. Or they just like my vibe, maybe. So introduce them a little. It's all chill. Patience is the key. Yeah, you're right. You're definitely right on that, and that's why WoW is so comfy, because I can be very, very patient. Just doing this, doing some nice questing, listening to some nice music. Sometimes I might even have a nice little edible. Because I'm lucky that that's legal where I'm at. And chill like that. Will this aggro me if it's level 11? Oh, you will? Bear. You're level 11. What are you doing? I don't want to hurt this bear. I'm a night elf. I'm over here just clobbering bears. Okay, I gotta talk to Astarion again. Not Astarion, like from Baldur's Gate. Astarion. You know, famous night elf from WoW. Don't mix it up. Oh, this is suggesting I take the leggings? Six armor, agility, strength. Oh yeah, I should take the leggings. Better stats. Okay, now we'll go to the other beach sea turtle. Yeah, this is nice, because I can 100% be patient. Look at them, they're just vibing together. Young Gandalf. I'm gonna bow. Gave him a nice bow. And now I jog on. Just, greeting the fellow adventurers. This isn't an RP server. No, it's not. I used to play on RP servers. I think it was during during Cataclysm. I was a bit of an altaholic. I had my Blood Death Knight, but played a lot. And I had a paladin. I had a Blood Elf paladin that I love to RP on. And like, not necessarily going out of my way to roleplay, but just kind of like being in character while playing the game normally. And that was really fun. I always enjoyed that. I didn't necessarily have the patience for like RP events. I joined a guild once and they did RP events and I went to a few of them. And it was actually kind of cool where it was basically Dungeons and Dragons but done in WoW. Where like you'd be walking along and like it was like, it was a pretty big guild too. And it was like an event. Yeah, I am here as well. Yeah, I am. It's crazy, isn't it? Dude, I'm telling you, it's the internet. It's the upgrade into fiber. I can be everywhere. I got no data limit. I can just go, they're just letting me go crazy with this thing. This is letting me go crazy. Alright. I need to accept beach sea turtle. Yeah, but on my YouTube I just have some VODs and the laziest thumbnail you've ever seen in your life. So I made a thumbnail. I swear to you. I made thumbnails for my VODs. And it looked like a 6-year-old made them. You might be seeing it on my first VOD for playing this character. And like my series of playing this character starts at level 11 because I didn't think to record. And the first parts and my other ones just aren't really all that great. I'll still just getting the hang of all of it. Uh-oh, I might need help, gamer. Why are these level 15?
I'm out of range.
Thank you for the heal. Well, thankfully they were there. Nope, not story time. Did not die. I will say thank you though. Did not die. But I know I cheated. I got healing. But I will... Let's see if I can think of something. A minor story. You got me everywhere here. How do I... Here, I'll check out your YouTube after the stream. I can't get into that quite as easy. But let me think. Yeah, this weekend's been a pretty chill one. I mostly just have been at home. Oh, so one thing going on in my life, I'm supposed to get a dog. I have the cat and the snake, but I'm getting a dog soon. And well, I'm fostering her. She's coming in from either Mexico or Australia with a big group of dogs. To be given out for adoption here because they're former race dogs. And I signed up with the agency just to like help out to foster any dogs that like arrive here that don't have adoption set up for them already. So they reached out to me and said, oh, they have a girl coming in. She's 3, and they're like, take her for a month, and then we're just kind of hoping you adopt her. And I was like, okay, and I probably will. But she was supposed to come in 2 days ago, but due to the government shutdown, can't get the permits to bring her into the country from, I think, like USDA or something like that. So gotta wait till the government reopens, and then we can get the doggy in. Well, the group of dogs that are coming, but I think the rest of them have already been adopted. I don't know why she hasn't been adopted. And I'm like, so I have like Twitch chat over here, YouTube over there, and then TikTok over there. It's like like in surround sound here. I heard there's a plugin. Where the heck do I... Oh, I have to go to this waterfall. That's right. I'm supposed to be killing reef crawlers. Crap. Ah! Okay. It'll probably have me hearth after this, I think. $3D. Travel up the ramp towards Buzzbox. Okay. No hearthing yet. Oh, that's right. When I would do this, I've leveled through Darkshore so many times. And I've done it without guides and with guides. And when I did it without guides, just like my own route, I would usually hearth right after doing that one. Okay, loot the skate. Okay, now we're gonna go into that cave, I think.
Need more rage. I need to get closer.
We're gonna go into the cave of mysteries and hopes and dreams.
Not enough rage.
Okay. I have to ask for 1 second, gamers, because I have to go potty and I'm gonna get a beer. Don't judge me. It's Sunday night. I can do what I want. Okay. Be right back. Right. Let's rock today. More WoW time. Oh, balls in my butt. We've been sabotaged. The beer just had a lot of head. Look at that. Look at that. It's going crazy. Exploding beer was not on my bingo card here. Ah, everything's all sticky. Look at you, welcome back to TikTok. Oh, what server are you playing on? The 20th anniversary normal server. Hang on, I'm gonna get a cleaner real quick. You caught me at a crazy time. Not really much spilled at all, we're fine. Just needed a little cleaner. It just got on my desk a little bit. But yeah, thanks for the welcome back. I am here, and we're TikToking again. It's really nice to see you. Doing some comfy WoW. And for, if you, I don't know if you saw that, I just got beer all over me. Well, not all over me, just on the desk a little bit. All over my hands. I have this Yeti koozie to keep it cold. Okay. Let's rock today. It just foamed up. We're fine. We're gonna go do this quest. I think I have to go into a cave. I think this is the one. And we have a rule on the stream that if I die, I have to tell a story. So, aw. Bear. One of... Oh, jeez. I was gonna read that guild name. What was that guild name? I'm just gonna scoot on past that. Recently resubbed yourself and playing on the PvP server to prep for TBC release soon. You have a 45-ish hunter, I think, on that server though too. Oh, nice! I do the normal just because, especially for streaming, I was worried that I could end up in a situation where, like, I'm getting killed a lot, and then kind of like, then it's like, what do you do at that point? You're getting ganked a whole bunch. I didn't want that to, like, ruin the stream. Or even if I'm, like, getting stream sniped. People do love the kills. Yeah. And honestly, it's like... Yeah, so it's like... May as well just do normal. If I was playing with, like, a group, maybe. Or if it was, like, a new server, and, like, everybody's leveling it up, that would be a lot easier. Okay. Level 16. We'll be fine. Ah.
Need more rage.
But I'm enjoying it. I'm kind of getting ready for TBC myself. I'm leveling a warrior just as, like, for fun. But I think after that I will level a mage and that'll be my main. The warrior, I think I'll only do like DPS in some dungeons, maybe tank in TBC, but I think the mage will be like my bread and butter for like endgame content. We'll see. Or maybe I'll even level up another character. Maybe I'll level up a Draenei.
More rage.
That would be fun.
Not enough rage. Need more
Play
rage.
Oh lord.
Not enough rage.
I'm glad I did that grinding to get my level up a decent amount here. I'd be struggling. Oh, let's get this stew on my hotbar. Usually pally tank yourself, and that cave is hell. Yeah, it's not like the one in Teldrassil. That's like a little labyrinth of like an early game level. I don't do that quest, but that one is a freaking nightmare. This one's okay. What'd I get hit by? Oh.
Need more rage.
Do I need the Scaber stalks
Rage.
and the death cap down low?
Need more rage.
Okay, there can be one up high. Oh, the priest was hitting that for me. You okay? I'll help you out. Just give it some auto attacks. You want that stock? Maybe it would be best if we grouped. Just trying to be nice. I don't think there's any over there. No reason to go that way. Is there a death cap up here? Because if there is, might push her out of the way. I might actually be a dingus if there is a death cap. There is a death cap up here. Okay. I might be a little rapscallion.
Not enough rage.
Oh crap.
Need more rage.
Okay, let's heal up. Yep. I actually might die.
It's too far away.
Yeah, it's not gonna work. I'm gonna die. I'll respawn right by the death cap. Okay, story time. Hope y'all are ready. Let's look at my big book of stories here. We talked about the time that I thought the talking dog was telling me to give him bones. We talked about hedge trimmers with the pizza guy. Talked about double bed guy. We talked about the time my dad took me to a dog track to teach me a lesson about gambling, but we actually ended up making money. Okay. This one's a little bit weirder. So the definition of the word eloped, I think we all know what that means. You know, it's when two people kind of... Oh, okay. Well, this is the issue, is that I didn't know what the word eloped meant. And let's get a definition here. That's what I want. Define eloped. Run away secretly in order to get married without parental consent. Okay, so we're on the same page. Now, so when two people get eloped, and I mean, I'm getting rezzed. Oh, thank you. She's like, my death cap. I'll res you. Oh, there's another one. Oh. she's pointing. I wouldn't have noticed that. Oh, how nice. Okay, now my live stories are. No, I'm just kidding. How lovely. Oh, that saves me quite a bit of time. Where was I? So eloped. Two people get married, usually without doing a ceremony, sometimes running off and doing it. I thought the word meant something very dirty. Okay, let's stay with me here. I thought it was more of like, instead of running away to get married, it was running away for a little bit of extracurricular activity, you know what I mean?
That lady isn't
I'll save her from dying. I'll save you.
not enough rage. Need more rage. Not enough rage.
And
Need more rage.
so I worked a customer service job. And in that customer service job, I had to help people with their vacations, and I helped them with like their itinerary and stuff like that. And I'm talking to this lady about a hotel, and we're getting like her stay there worked out along with like her other travel plans. And she's like, "Oh, my kids, or like my nephew, my aunt and her niece and nephew-in-law went and eloped there." And so I was like, in my head, "Ma'am, that is way too much information. I did not need to know that. I don't know why you're telling me this. This is a very professional call and business environment." And that sat with me for months until I told this story to someone. And they were like, "Addison, you idiot. That's not what that means at all." And so I felt a little bit silly. I know that's a little bit of a...
Need more rage.
I know that's a little bit of a goofy story, but... I'll give a bonus one.
Not enough rage.
Oh, come here, come here. Eee! Okay, we'll do a bonus story. And it's a bonus story because it's one I've already told before. But it was a few streams ago, and I don't think anybody was watching.
I can't carry
So I want
anymore.
to recycle it. And let's see. So many years ago, I was
Inventory is full.
in the military, and I was in Poland, and I was in for like 4 years, pretty normal amount. When I was like 18 through 22 years old. It was like my parents were like, as soon as you're 18, you're out of the house.
Need more
And
rage. Not enough rage.
and I needed a place to go. So I was like, oh, I was in the military. Yeah, I was in the army. I got out 8 years ago. So I've been out for a long time. But
Not enough rage.
and I'm a pretty big, not to get political, but I'm a pretty big like leftist now.
Can't carry anymore.
So I'm not exactly proud about my time in. But this is a funny story. Doesn't have anything to do with anything crazy. I was in Poland, and we were getting ready to do some ranges, like practice. And
Need more rage.
why did I leave? My contract was up, and just didn't want to re-enlist.
Not enough rage.
I didn't like the culture. I joined for tanks. I was a gunner in a tank, and
Rage.
crap.
Not enough rage.
Why do I have so much mana? No, don't do it! Ah! Okay, I'll finish this story. I just need one more Skaber stock. Then we can cool it with that cave. Crazy. Am I tanking with this warrior? You'd think so. How long did I last in there? About 4 years. It was my contract. And to do the story, this was my second deployment. We spent about a month in Poland, among other places, but we started out in Poland. And we were doing a range, and so there was trailers full of tank shells, lots of tank ammo, just staged, ready to get them on the tanks and then do target practice, essentially, gunnery. And you know, a bunch of tank ammo in the woods in Poland, you need people to guard it. So one Saturday I got put with a 12-hour shift of basically just sitting there and guarding the ammo. And they gave me a private from some other company, and I was the NCO. So it was the two of us. And they gave us this absolute shitbox of a Humvee. And so I drove because I knew the way around. And I drove us to the ammo, relieved the people that were guarding it, and we took over. Now it was like 5 degrees Fahrenheit. It was a pretty cold day. It was January in Poland. And although the weather was nice, it was just like cloudy. Wasn't snowing or nothing, but snow everywhere. Very cold. And the heat didn't work in this Humvee.
Inventory is full.
Not a big deal because I knew that going into it. So I was very bundled up. Had a lot of comfy, warm clothes on.
More range.
And so I was like uncomfortably cold, but not like problematically cold, you know what I mean? Just so occasionally I would start the dang thing, trying to get the heat going, just to see. It was usually about once an hour.
Can't carry anymore.
It was fruitless. I still wanted to at least try, because it's not like we had anything else going on other than just staring at all this ammo and making sure nobody came up and walked off with it. The worst thing that would happen was sometimes some kids would come by and throw snowballs at us. But I think the local authorities eventually were like, hey, you know, don't go over there, please. Because we were like, hey, we don't want these kids around. Not with all the heavy equipment and explosives. But the heater on this thing wouldn't work. And so this kid that's with me, he's sitting in the passenger seat. And I'd start up the Humvee and I'd be like, oh, do you feel the heat? And he's like, no. And I'd turn it off. An hour later, I would turn the engine back on. You feeling any heat? No, it's just blowing cold air. Which is crazy because we'd warm up the engine and everything, but we just couldn't get any heat inside. So probably like 7 or 8 hours into the shift, I started up again. I say, you getting any heat? And he says, yeah, I'm kind of feeling it. I'm feeling it around my legs. And I'm looking and I'm confused. I'm like, the vents by your legs? I'm like looking, I'm like, it shouldn't be feeling heat there. And he's like, yeah, it's really nice. And I was like, okay, glad we got working on the passenger side at least. Warm it up for both of us. And after a pause, he goes, oh, I'm on fire. His uniform pants had caught on fire a little bit. Like, not like fully engulfed, but his clothes were burning. And I just said, oh. And like this pause was real. I just said, oh, get out. And so he opens the door and he just kind of, you know, sits down and moves around in the snow a little bit. And puts the dang fire on his pants out. And we grabbed a fire extinguisher and put the fire in the Humvee out. It was barely smoldering. What had happened was the battery is underneath the passenger seat. And I've seen it happen quite a few times while I was in, where if you're sitting on it just right, and you go to start the Humvee, it'll arc. The battery will arc because you're sitting on it and putting your weight on it. Don't ask me why it's designed like that. And it can catch some of the fabric around it on fire. So it was no big deal. He wasn't hurt. Just needed a new pair of pants. But just the fact that we couldn't figure out why he was on fire. Yeah, it was a little crazy. But to seriously answer your question, and for I don't think I'll tank on this warrior. I do love tanking. I primarily love healing. And then second would be tanking, and then DPSing for me is actually kind of boring. I like tanking or healing, mainly healing. That's also why my main was always a druid, especially in Legion. I loved switching between them, and then I didn't mind like switching to feral too for DPSing if like the guild needed it or something. But I don't want to toot my own horn, but that was a pretty good resto druid and some mythic pluses. Just saying. Oh, this wand is sick. I might bank that. Requires level 12. Maybe when I'm like leveling in a priest or something. Might be nice to have. Oh, this way. I gotta find a warrior trainer. Don't let me forget. Who's inviting me to a group? Oh. I appreciate it. I'm just running around. Is that you, Emiko? Oh. You brought me goodies. I don't know. Is it nothing too crazy? I don't want to make the game a little too easy for me. Oh, I see. Well, if you're willing, I wouldn't mind. Well, hello there. Nice to see you. Oh my gosh. Well, that's awfully kind of you. Actually, I don't know if I can accept... Yeah, sorry. Give me 1 second. I don't have any bag space. Well, if you're... Well, I really appreciate it. That would make my life a little easier.
Elun Adore.
I'll just get rid of these. Okay. I like your fit. Oh, well, thank you. It's on Twitch. One of my colleagues, Infer, he said, it says streamer perks. I hope the backs are good. Well, thank you. When I do the mage, I'll be self-found, but I really appreciate the help for this one. Thank you so much. It's really kind of you. Aw. Fellow Dark Age of Camelot enjoyer right here. Warriors rough alone. Yeah. It is, but I'm enjoying it. I'm here for the challenge. But it's very kind of you to help me I think
Put that
Okay, I gotta figure out this bag situation.
I cannot put that there.
It like Bagnon like hot swapped a bag for me before. I don't know how the heck to do that now. I might need to go to a bank or something. But thank you. I'm gonna carry on and get some of this get some of these quests done. But thank you so much. Oh yeah, Bagnon does make that hard. Good luck to you too. I'm sure I'll be seeing you around more. Hey, drag the new bags on the old one. Wait, it like did something. Oh, it's like thinking? It used to like highlight. Yeah, so it highlights it here. I think we could pull this off with what we got. So third bag. Man, okay, yeah, we got this. It's like a puzzle. Like a puzzle. And thank you again. This, oh my gosh, look at this. I feel spoiled. Playing a warrior, I don't feel bad about accepting some help. It takes a village with a warrior. But, yeah, the mage, I'll go hardcore self-found. So I'll keep this wand in case I ever do a priest. I probably won't do like self-found if I do a priest and help myself out with that. But okay, we'll get this a little organized as we continue. Gotta turn this in.
Ishnuala.
Thank you, Infer. I actually was like, there's no way these bags could work. But you had me take a second look at it, and I was like, yeah, it could work. Thank you again, Emiko. I'm already, like, just streaming so many nice people that I want to, like, run stuff with. I know Infer, we talked about collaborating, because he is a lovely streamer too, and he's been very nice enough to support me tonight. I guess I'll get rid. Maybe I'll hang on to these. Next time I go to a bank, I'll shove those in there, because I don't have anything in my bank. Why not put these in there? I don't need the money right now. Okay. Now go around. Oh, I'm supposed to go to the poster for Merkdeep. Now I want to see if there's a warrior trainer. I could really use one.
What brings you?
Will the guards tell me where one is? Or do I need to go back to Darnassus? But also, Emiko, if, when I'm up in that level range, if you wanted to collab on a dungeon or something, I don't know if we would
What brings you here?
get enough people for that, but something I wouldn't be opposed to. What?
Can I assist you?
Oh, okay. Now we turn it. I'm running around and doing this like I'm just a normal gamer, but I'm actually following a guide. And the guide's very specific. Well, I had to tell her so. Okay. So the guide's smart. The guide knows I need to go back there. Because I was like, "You gonna 100% carry me?" Oh, don't carry me. If I'm equal level, then it's not carrying. It would be cooperating. But this is all about the journey. This whole stream. I'm not in any rush to hit like max level. In fact, the thing for me with WoW, is hitting level 60 kind of, it's not disappointing, but it's almost a bit like, oh man, like, I don't know if that makes sense. I really enjoy leveling. With WoW in the past, I've done it where I hit level 60 and then I just start a new character and then get to level 60 and then start a new character, and it's just like I feel like I'm a weird person in that the grind from 1 to 60 is like why I play the game. And I know I'm not alone in that, but the amount of leveling I've done versus like rating is a big difference. I've actually never done any of the vanilla raids. I've never done like Onyxia or Nexaramus or AQ40. Burning Crusade and onwards I've done the raids.
Hello. May the stars guide you.
Alright. The purple portal. Karazhan is your favorite raid ever? That's a good one. Well, I vividly remember Return to Karazhan in Legion? But I don't remember the original quite as much. My memory's faint on that. Let's hit the bank real quick.
Peace be with you.
You ran it 3 to 4 times a year just because... Dude, that's what it's all about, really. I'll hang on to that. Do I need all this linen cloth? I could put it up for sale. Really don't need that. That's just vendor. Hang on to that. I think. Yeah, we will. Banana! Vendor. Hang on to that, hang on to that, okay. We'll hang on to this linen cloth. Why not? Level up first aid. Okay.
Good luck, friend.
Hey, Emiko, you've been around a long time on the TikTok. I really appreciate you. I think you were the first person to notice that I had a Dark Age of Camelot tattoo. I've had like... I've never had anyone IRL point it out to me. And I've been to like music festivals all day wearing a tank top. And I mean, I got it such a long time ago. I got it when I was 20.
Interest you on a pint?
Oh, I'm walking up to the
yeah.
PvP guy like he's got a quest for me. Oh, warrior trainer.
Ishnu Dal Diem.
Oh lord, okay, we it's been a little bit. 18 silver. Okay, well we definitely need heroic rank 3. Battle shout 2. Overpower is only usable after the target dodges. Yeah, I think I used to put this one on.
Farewell.
Battle shout. Okay, yeah, rank 2. Overpower. I'd put it on X. I have this one on X, that's right.
Elun adore.
Deaka's such a hidden gem of a game. Do you still play it? There's the Eden server. Mocking Blow. Why don't I remember this one? Nice way to keep aggro. 10 rage, 22 damage, moderate amount of threat. Stick that
I can't attack that
there,
target.
why not?
I am
Probably
listening.
end up moving things around. Yeah, there's a private server called Eden that has a really active and healthy player base. Learn these and do them later. Reduce the melee attack of all enemies. Yeah, and we'll get that on the bar too.
Stars guide you.
That we'll put there. Okay. Now, shield bash can be used in battle stance. Yeah, I just need a shield. Okay, that we'll put there. And we'll put that there. Okay. I'll probably get back to equipping a shield
I cannot
here
attack
soon. I'm
that.
saving a shield right here. But then I also have your two-hand axe. Ah! I looked away. I'm sorry. Ah! Well, now it's telling me to train thrown weapons. Okay, now I'm happy. That was actually going to be another thing I was going to do here. And that if I were to level a warrior again, I would do it much sooner. I leveled a human warrior on classic, I think last year. I only got to like level 20 because I was just doing it in little bits of spare time I had. When I was recovering from surgery. Yeah, I had a lot of fun with the thrown weapons. Like some weapon training. Thrown. Oh, it was 9 silver. That's probably why I didn't do it early. But I can use bows? I'm just gonna learn that. Why not?
Be careful.
I had a bow. I got rid of it.
Goddess watch over you.
Armor. Can I buy like some throwing
My
knives?
birds are of the highest quality.
There's arrows. Yeah, small throwing knife. Keen throwing knife? Oh, they do more damage. 2 hundo for on the cheap. Now how do I remember I had it bound to T, which is where I have Shadow Melt. Put that there. Probably not. You like playing it with others? You can't convince anyone to play it? You know, it has such an active player base. You can meet people and play it and stuff. That's what I did. Just joined a guild. There's plenty of people that are accepting of like new players. So, you know, since it's such an old game, that when somebody's a new player, people want to help you because they want you to keep playing the game. But I played Albion. I had well, I have, since it's on, it operates on seasons, and it's in season 3 right now, but the seasons last a very long time. I had a cleric. The previous season, I had a friar and a paladin. This season, I have a friar and a cleric, and just healing for big raids. Like big PvP raids, but I got a bit burned out on it, and then came over to WoW. There's another private server starting up too called Blackthorn for Dark Age of Camelot that's in beta right now. And I gave it a shot about a month ago, like not with the intention of seriously playing it because it's in beta, On the first floor? Am I a silly goose? I think I am. Where the butt crack is this? Oh no, it is up. I'm sorry. I feel silly. It's Temple of the Moon. Or is it over here? Oh yeah, over here. Okay. I played an elf ranger on Blackthorn just to give it a go, and it's really cool. It has a good PvE experience.
What can I do for you?
Like added quests and stuff. Whereas Eden's PvE experience is a bit lacking, but the PvP is immaculate. Blackthorn's PvE I really like, and the PvP is getting there. Dang, there's a lot of people out and about. It's cool to see. Aberdeen's popping off.
What can I do for you?
Alright, up next, moving to a new area, it looks like. Doing a little bit of a run here. Travel to the Grove of the Ancients. We're on our way. And I'm gonna turn us back around real quick. Because before we do that, I actually want to repair and buy some food. You love the 3-faction PvP? You played a Shadowblade and he was your favorite? Shadowblades are cool. I played the game way too much throughout the years. I pretty much ended up with a level 50 of each class at some point.
How are you?
I think Nightshade was my favorite assassin. The Shadowblades hit hard. They were fun. Oh, what's a dwarf doing over here in Aberdeen? I wonder if a lot of like people that roll gnomes, humans, dwarves come over here for like a change of pace. Like level through Darkshore. It's my favorite, like, way to get to like level 20 in Alliance, Darkshore. Cause you do Elwyn Forest, right? And then what's the one you go to after that? Like West something? Wetlands? No? Westfall? The one that's like a big plain where the dead mines are. Yeah, Westfall, thank you. I don't like that area as much. I mean, it's okay. I don't want to be talking trash about Westfall. You had a small 5-man squad back in the day that could take a tower in under 3 minutes. Well, that's pretty sick. If it's a level 1 tower, you know, you can go pretty good. I was in an 8-man group when I was in high school, and I mainly played a wizard, but it was kind of like one of those groups where we kind of all had any character. So it was I'd play a wizard or a cleric or an armsman. Usually one of those three. I still have some clips privated on my YouTube channel. Playing back then. I wanted to make like montages and stuff and like put together a whole bunch of stuff, but the people I was playing with didn't like their voices being recorded and posted, like didn't like the comms. And people were a lot weirder about things back then. Internet safety. People would be like, "Oh, if someone can hear my voice, they can figure out where I live." Back in like 2005. I'm like trying to squeeze through aggro and I'm like, just kill them. Just kill them. You had a ranger, shadowblade, a cleric bot with dual box for buffs, a scald. Oh, pretty much everyone did. Having 2 instances of the game running for a buff bot. I remember that. They made it obsolete eventually. Well, Eden, the private server Eden, thankfully, just has like an NPC. You right click and you can get a full set of buffs. If you get it from a player, it's better because you'll have the TOA buff bonuses. But being able to just get the basics from a bot is nice, and they don't let you multi-box on Eden. Oh yeah, and Scald, the music class in Midgard, the go very fast class, the speed of sound. Back in the day, I just kind of had a little bit of everything. My first level 50 was a necromancer. My second was a cleric. Then beyond that, it was just a whole bunch of different ones.
More rage. Not enough rage. Need more rage.
You had the relic that was a hammer. That was a proc to do extra. Thor's hammer. Yeah. So when hasted, you could nuke a door. Oh, that wasn't Thor's hammer then. That was something else. Probably a legendary weapon? Ah. The game's gone through so many different phases. And then it makes a difference too if that was Old Frontiers or New Frontiers. But we made it to the Grove of the Ancients. What the heck was that noise? Tree's making some crazy noise. It's been like 20 years. Yeah. Did I? Okay, I went back to repair, but then I also meant to buy food and I didn't. But thankfully the game's got me, because there's a vendor here for that. Thank you, game. Can you not sell the mild spices? Okay, whatever. Steamed hams. I'll keep my food that I have here. This will just be like extra food. And then we'll have the good food. This is expensive. Okay, we'll get a little bit of it. I'll have the good food. Wait, don't tell me. Okay.
A shot fell out.
That 20 years is a long time. What, like... Man. And I played the game very regularly until about 2014. 2013. I played all the way up until I left for the army. And, And then like between deployments, I played a little bit here and there on the live version of the game, especially my Nightshade, because it was easy to just get on, go to a hotspot on the frontiers and solo on a Nightshade. And my Ranger. And then sometimes tag along with some stealth groups. Need Moonstalker Sires. What I need is to level up my dang first aid. Make some more band-aids real quick. Nice little heals. You're off for now. Be safe. Good luck. Good to see you back and around. Well, thank you. I'll be on here most nights, Sunday through Thursday. Same bat time, same bat channel. Thank you for the items, and I really appreciate you coming. I'll see you around. All right. Get some more in here. I'm gonna turn my fan up right here. I have a fan on me. What temperature is in this room? 79. November, everybody. November 9th. Apparently next week it's gonna get cooler. So I'm really looking forward to that. I'm at 50 out of 75. Does that mean I need to see the first aid trainer again? I don't know.
Not ready.
This guy's a level above me. This is why it had me do the grind. Oh, okay, I missed the window for overpower. Okay, I gotta get used to my new buttons that I have. I have Demoralizing Shout. It only costs 10 rage. So I should be using it for sure. Overpower is only 5 rage. I keep missing. Eh. Jeez, okay. Be careful. Let's be careful. Kind of getting snacky. What would I eat for a snack? Oh boy, I'm thinking about snacks now. I've also been playing some Halo. When my friends kind of like we played through Cursed Halo. Well, hi, Paladin. Well, thank you. Alright, need to kill Twilight Disciples and Twilight Thugs. Loot them for books. They can cast Disarm. The Thugs can. The Disciples can cast Renew. And a 3-second heal. Okay. They're only level 16, so... I keep thinking Thunderclap will interrupt their spells. Okay, that's Renew. Okay. Use the file of scrying. Okay. So I just need to kill one that drops the book that I need. Okay. Don't want to. Oh, okay. Hello. From the other side. We're fine, we're fine. Okay, that's the disarm. Okay. Careful now, steady as she goes. Click the Twilight Tome on the pedestal. What I need to do. Where is that? That's what I need right there. Oh, I have my throwing weapon. Level 18 thug. Uh-oh. Yeah, yeet? How do I use this? Do I need to get in range? I don't know how to use the throwing weapons. Oh, I think it's an action? Throw! There we go. Okay. I gotta put that there. Yeah, yeet! Yeah, yeet! Oh, they pulled together! Why did they chain? Ew, let's run, gamers! Up the hill! If I only could! I make a deal with God. Okay. We're okay. That was really scary. Why did they pull together? Okay. Maybe we'll get just the one. Okay. Thankfully, we have purse.
Not enough rage. Need more rage.
Owie. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, we're probably gonna die. Rest in pepperoni. Alright. Everyone knows the rules. I die. I tell a story. And the amount of dying I've done on stream today, we've told quite a few stories. I think like 3 or 4. I don't know why I hit home. I meant to hit numlock. Let me take a look at my big book of stories. Maybe I can tell maybe a short one. I've told some very long ones today. I feel like I need to balance it out a little bit. Oh, I'll tell kind of a wholesome story. So I had, I played quite a bit of Halo 3 as a kid. As one does as a kid. And I already told this story, but I wanted to continue it into another part. So it was a regular game at Halo 3 on the map Valhalla. You know, excellent map. And I was playing with one of my close friends, and he was a little bit of a gamer. He was had a little bit of some toxicity to him. Love the guy, but he can be kind of a dick on video games. And he rubbed somebody the wrong way on our team. They're gamer raging. And it eventually gets to, you know, 1v1 me, bro. And the 1v1 challenge was accepted. So it's my friend and this guy that he's 1v1ing. And his friend. So it's 4 of us in a lobby watching the 2 of them 1v1. Right? Let's switch these. And they're going at it. They're fighting. They're killing each other. They're talking mad game. And as it goes on, more and more, it gets friendlier. To the point where they actually kind of start chilling and start vibing. And to fast forward a little bit, the 4 of us become insanely good friends. So this is like, I'm in like middle school. Oh crap. Dude, this area is bonkers. Can we climb this mountain? I don't know. That was the wrong button. I forgot that I moved that. Leave me alone. Crap. This is gonna be a tough quest. I wasn't even done with that story, so I'm gonna continue the story. Grant me a little bit of leeway. So, Mad Gamer Rage, 1v1 me bro. They become friends, the four of us. Inseparable. Always on Skype. You know, this is the age before Discord. Kids might not know this, but before Discord, we all used Skype. If we were doing voice calls, like, with video. Because that was how you would do voice calls, share your screen. If you had, like, the Skype Premium, you could share your screen and, like, share files and stuff like that. For just voice, until we moved to Skype, we used Ventrilo, TeamSpeak, Mumble. Mainly Ventrilo. And that's how we communicated. But we were always on Skype, gaming it up, talking, chatting, playing League of Legends in like 2010, and so, or just Fly FF, the games of the time, and came really close. I remember one particular. Dude, is this gonna get me again? I don't know why it's telling me to do this quest. I don't think I'm capable of it. Okay, that was... I don't know how I'm gonna get this tome. So there was one particular New Year's. Let's say 2011, 2012, something like that. Aging myself a little bit. Oh, this druid might give me an in. Or is it? Yeah. Blue cookies. You are my hero. I need the tome. Thank you. Talk to TheRelaxedMovement. This will start an escort. Oh, please. For the love of God. Oh, hey, a battered chest. Okay. So one particular New Year's. I'm lonely. I didn't really have anywhere to be. You know, all my family was out of town. Didn't really have much going on with any friends. And that friend from Halo 3 was like, "Hey, don't you live like in such and such city?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Well, I live in such and such place." We were only like a 45-minute drive apart. And I had my driver's license. And like I said, everybody was out of town. So there was a car not being used. So I got in the car and I drove to his place. Someone I had been gaming with for years. For like 5 years at that point. We had never met in person. I drove over with a laptop. Sat down in the living room. Ooh, okay. Oh, we leveled up. I needed that. Put that there. I might end up... Sat down with my laptop. And, I'll be honest, he was pretty gosh dang attractive. But there was nothing untoward that ever happened. We were good friends. We kept it that way. And we just played some League of Legends. And from then on out, most weekends, I'd drive on over with my laptop, sit down in the living room. I'd put it on the coffee table and then I'd sit on the floor and he'd do the same. And he had a sibling that would also play with us. And man, those were good times, let me tell you. Some days too, we'd have a bigger group. So we would go to a LAN cafe. And I miss gaming it up in those, let me tell you.
Not enough
Crap.
rage.
Ah, wrong button. Okay, I still survived. I meant to hit X. Dude, I don't know why it is having me do this quest so early. Like that druid over there is level 18. 4 strength, 4 stam, leather belt. Level 18?
Hi.
Hello, Theraloon. Escort Theraloon away from the Master's Glaive. I don't know how well this is gonna go, Theraloon.
The great outdoors.
Do you fight, Theraloon? Okay, you do. I am gonna die, Theraloon. I need you to do more damage, Theraloon. For the love of God. For the love of God, Theraloon. Get that one off me. Okay, thank you.
Not ready yet.
I don't even know if I'm gonna... Theraloon. You let me down? You let me down, Theraloon? Okay, she got to half health off that. I will succeed with this area. I am committed. Yeah, well, I'll continue that story. Played a lot of games together. We hung out often. We went to LAN cafes. Got to go into the gym together. And I miss those times. Yeah, the 4 of us would hang out. One of the 4 of us was out of town, like from out of town. But we'd still get together. Maybe I could do this quest with the druid. Are you doing the escort quest?
You are too kind.
She said she's not doing the escort quest. Did I get that one item that I needed? The insane scribbles? Yeah, I think that's what I needed. I'll wait for Theraloon to come back, I suppose. Delete the file of scrying from my bag. I failed that quest, right? Do I need to... Do I just not get to redo it? I don't really know how this works with a failed quest. I have to Google that, I'm sorry. I actually don't know. Oh, I have to abandon it and get it again, I think. Ah. Oscar, are you able to share it with me? Yeah, let's see if... Is it a NPC quest? I think so. We'll figure this out. I feel like this is like a pretty big XP quest.
Need more rage. Not enough rage. Need more rage.
Oh, I'm regretting trying to do that a few minutes ago. I'm determined to get this quest done. And then we might call it, so get this one done. Get it in the bag. We made a lot of progress today. We certainly most definitely did. Mm-hmm.
I need to get closer.
All that dying must've... we're still fine on durability. Good thing I repaired before coming all the way out here. We just got so much extra food here. Dalaran sharp. Okay, we have our cup overfloweth with food.
What is nature's call?
Okay. All right, we're doing this.
I can't do that.
This is 10 rage, right? I mean, may as well use it. This would be useful for, yeah, keeping threat. Still learning the ways of the warrior. Learning the ways of the warrior. And now I'm getting to that point where I think I use heroic strike a lot less. Whee! Teamwork makes the dream work, doesn't it? Alright. What a nice cereal box. Alright. We're gonna go back to the grove over here. I think that's this way. Kind of like that awkward moment where you say bye and then you both you both walk the same way to your car. I'm getting pretty eepy. I think I'm gonna have a snack, a light snack. I don't want to eat something crazy right before going to bed. Or else I'm gonna have crazy dreams. The dream that I'm like an anglerfish or something. Is that the grove over here? I wish I could zoom in with the map. Like the mini map is too small and the big map is too big. I think that's it, yeah. Because we'll get rested XP if we log out there. It counts. I know it counts. I want to say I have another character that's like logged out here. Actually might be the same level. And that's crazy to think. Yeah, this is as far as I made it with one of my other characters. Alright. Under a few things here and there. Oh, see, we're starting to get wool cloth now, so I really should get that first aid leveled up. Okay. Alright, well thank you so much everyone for coming by today. Oh, had a great stream. This was a lot of fun. I'm gonna look forward to a good one tomorrow too. Same bat time, same bat channel. 7:30 p.m. MST, just about. Might start early. Like tonight we started pretty dang early. And went a lot longer than usual. Just because I was really having fun. Love playing WoW. Everyone was first multi-stream. I really appreciate it. Everyone that came by. Emiko, thank you. I know you're not here, but I really appreciate you. Infer, I love you. If you're streaming tomorrow, I'll be working. I'll watch you. And we're going to change it up. You'll be streaming, and I'll be cheering you on. But yeah, take it easy. Catch y'all laters. With all this multi-streaming, I have to figure out how to stop all the streams now. Okay.